757. Speak up, speak up. We live, live, live. 757. 757. Speak up, speak up. We live, live, live. 757.
Peace, Facebook. Peace, man. Hey, I got a special guest, man. But before we go further, all glory goes to God. Got a special guest today, man. We got a very important topic, man. This is a long-time friend, you know what I'm saying? He got his own business here, black business owner. Yes. What you got going on, bro?
Ain't nothing much. Coming up here to support another black business.
That's what it is. This is my man Leroy. Y'all know what it is. Island all day. Yeah. We in the building, man. Norfolk is in the building.
Oh, yeah.
But we got a very serious topic today, man. When is it the appropriate time to exit a relationship, man? You know what I'm saying? No matter if we got kids, children involved, or just, you know what I'm saying, being in, you know, a marriage, or just, you know, girlfriend and boyfriend. How you feel as though a relationship should exit?
I feel like the exit point in a relationship is when y'all not feeling each other more, for real. It's like when y'all feel like two strangers in the room, or, you know, you done somebody so wrong that they just you can't come back from it. Like cheating, you know, sometimes that's a deal breaker, you know, so it's the signs are there. You know, you just gotta look to your heart and see what's your breaking point.
Right. So let me ask you something. So what if you got mortgage on the house or payments on the car? What is all that going on? How is the separation? How can you go through the separation with the breakup with those things being involved, like the rent or the mortgage or the car note?
Well, if you're married, I feel like you should go to marriage counseling. Probably seek for somebody to look from the outside in. But if you, you know, if you boyfriend, girlfriend, you might have to just chop it up and just leave, sell the house, or rent it to the person. You know, it's just if your name is on there alone, then the other person need to go.
So we need to find out, man. I want y'all to help us out, man. What, you know, how about if children involved? You know what I'm saying? The separation. I think our exes is not good, you know what I'm saying? It's like our exes is so foul, you know, you can see people throwing people outside, throwing their clothes outside, or leaving somebody with an expensive car note or an expensive house note, expensive rent, and it's like we are separating from each other, but we falling off, you know what I'm saying? We going in debt, and it's not a smooth transition. So how can we make it a smooth transition?
What's happening nowadays is that people are in love with the idea of being in a relationship. They're in love with the idea of being in love. So they go out here and they meet this person and they know they're a cheater or no good. And what ends up happening is the person show their true colors, and then you can't deal with it, and you're ready for them to get out, you know. So in a relationship, you got to do your evaluation before you move in with this person. You got to really break down what can you deal with, what you can't deal with, because once you live with that person, it's real.
Right. That's what it is, man. So basically, you know what I'm saying, get to know a person, but, you know, if you can see the signs, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to the signs early in a relationship. Communication is the key also, you know what I'm saying? Letting the person know what you can't handle, what you can handle, you know what I'm saying? If children is involved, try not to stay in a relationship just for the children. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll hurt you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? That'll leave you with, you know, you'll be in hell on earth. So try to work it out with your partner, man. You know what I'm saying? We need more in the black community. We need smoother transitions as we exit. You know what I'm saying? If we can hang in there. But if not, let's make it a smooth transition. Let's try to make it a smooth transition. Look at Leroy. Haven't seen him in years.
What up?
What's good? Yeah, you know, he come fast to holler at me. One thing about my peoples, man, the people I grew up with, man, they still come and chop it up with me. Now that I'm going live, I get to, you know what I'm saying, keep this documented. But, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about relationships. When is the appropriate time to exit, man? Y'all let us know, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, how your experience been, man, in relationships?
Man, I've been married for 10 years and separated for God knows how long. Sometimes you just gotta let go. You know, you try to hold on and be a believer in it, but when there's nothing there, it's time to go. You know, you just gotta move on. Cause if not, you're gonna be an old person alone. So you gotta move on and find somebody new that suits you. Somebody who likes the things you like in life and can build with you. If you don't have that, then you know you don't have nothing. You know, you just in it.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? So, being married for 10 years, man, I know it's a roller coaster ride, but, you know what I'm saying? What was the point that made you just say, you know what, it's time for us to just separate?
Yeah.
10 years, man. That's a decade.
Well, I want no angel in the relationship. I was out drinking and partying. So, and if you're with somebody, you can't be running streets and doing all that. You got to be as one. Okay. And if you ain't willing to be as one, then you like I said, you ain't got nothing. You can't have just one person in a relationship. That's like these people nowadays want to marry themselves. That's some stupid stuff. You're already married to yourself. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, you see yourself. You take care of yourself. You feed yourself. So there ain't nothing to that. But like when you're in a marriage, you gotta compromise. You gotta
compromise. That's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta be there for that person when they need you. And if you ain't there, then you're not really in the relationship committed.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, hanging in there. Did you when you now that you know what your flaws was, did you ever hit a point where you wanted to say, you know what, man, let me go ahead and go to marriage counseling. Let's go here. Let me just get it right. Did you see that in yourself?
Yeah, everything I speak of right now is from experience. I went to marriage counseling. Okay. I hung in after the fact that we done separated, just trying to see if it was going to come back. But, as time go on, ain't nothing changed. Still same thing. I changed some stuff in my life, but now that I've changed, she changed in a different way because I changed her. Like, she don't trust me no more, and I don't trust her. So, you just run into stuff like that. In a relationship, when you've been in it so long and you trying to hang in there and make it work, sometimes you can cut out quick and, move on, and that's better for, just dragging it on.
Right.
Yeah.
And try to stay cool, man. A lot of people, man, in their exes, man, with the social media, man, you see people going through a lot of, breakups on social media. I don't think that's cool.
Stupid.
That's my personal opinion. Yeah. And then a lot of people's doing is dating other people's friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's boundaries.
Right. It's like, come on, y'all. Like, we got to stop that in the black community.
Yeah.
If I'm dating this girl and I know she's cool with that person, I'm not thinking about that person. You know what I'm saying? Let's have morals, man. Let's go by good etiquette, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I follow the rules of etiquette, man. It's like, it's a way you should carry yourself at all times, and it's things you should and shouldn't do in a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself some space. Don't go and jump to the next person because you're lonely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to be lonely, so they'll just date anybody.
Yeah.
And one thing they'll get pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just from the club going and drinking and say, you know what, let me just date him just cause I just broke up with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
then
then
carrying baggage.
Right. And now you get pregnant, and now this dude don't even want no dealings with the child because he really wasn't into you. You was just something to do for the time, and he was something to do for you for the time, and vice versa, man. Peace and love, positive vibrations. What's up, Phony Peace, bro? Make sure you stop and see me. What you think in the black community, man? What you think is the #1 cause of breakups, man? Like right now.
Right now, people don't have a good role model as far as marriage no more. Like, who do you see when you look outside this door nowadays? You don't see no happy married couples like you used to.
Wow.
Like back when our grandparents was going through it, and everything ain't about happiness. It's just people who hang in there through the tough times and good times. So us as people nowadays, we got to evolve. We got to go back. We got to look into our past a little bit and see what them people did to hang in there and do right. And I do believe if you just hang in there and talk to the person, if you bond with the person, if you're good with them, everything be good. But if you and that person clash, there's nothing there. All
right, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate, right? So, with saying that, the people that are married, right, when they go on trips and they have all their fun and they do all these things, it's people, the haters or whatever, they saying, man, that's fake. Man, they putting all their business on social media. They acting like they all happy and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like a catch-22. It's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Yeah.
How can we get over that part of what you're saying is we're not seeing enough happy marriages, but when we do see them, we say it's fake.
We hate on them.
Right.
Well, social media is the mark of the beast for real because, you got your good stuff, you got your bad stuff. Plus, people so opinionated nowadays. if somebody put up their happy love picture of them, you know, they ain't gonna do nothing but inbox their friend. Look at such and such with stupid stuff, and it's, you know, and only if he knew what she was doing last night, and blah blah blah. You know, the hate comes in. Right. So you got haters born every second, and now that you got social media at an all-time high, it's easier. Everybody can see you. Everybody can contact you. You're more easier to get in contact with or talk about, you know, on your pictures. And I'll say it's the person. It's all in the person. If you want something to work right, you make it work right. That's it.
The bottom line, man. We did another thing, man, that I want to see in our community is women acting appropriately. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's too much, man. Like even when I go on my page, sometimes I be having to shut my page down, man, because it's like y'all just taking all these nice, sexy pictures and beautiful pictures, and man, y'all is so gorgeous. It's like, yo, it's like the devil's playground. And you know that competition is there. You know what I'm saying? So women and men understand that the competition is very high. It's not like your grandma and your mom. It's like people that was born in 1950, they don't have the same competition as a person that was born in 1990.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So understand that fact. You can't go by the old tradition, the old traditional ways, and these people was locked up. I mean, these people was together because they couldn't drink at that water fountain. So it was more people together based on, you know, being black and, you know, the civil rights movement than just being in a free world like we got. You know, you can date white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, you know what I'm saying? There's so many interracials now that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no big deal, but back then it was like black only. You feel me? So it was easy to get married and start a family, and the woman was obeying the man or whatever, but now the roles have switched. The women have power now. That's what we were talking about yesterday. The power of these women getting these nice jobs and having these nice careers and all this education. By the time they come home to us, they looking at us like,
what are you doing?
Right, so we got to get that balance back, you know what I'm saying? We got to start in our communities and, you know, what we look up to, the TV shows we watch, man, you know what I'm saying?
I think that men got to be men again. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to say like be like Trump and go out there and grab pussy. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, men got to stand up and pay bills and, you know, do stuff with their kids. You know, we got to start being men again. And you know, women being the breadwinner of the household can demasculate a man. You know, so sometimes you got to go out there and get 2 jobs. Sometimes you got to hustle and get up there, you know.
But it's not just the income. See, a lot of people want to base it off the income. All right. Now, if you base it off the income, what if this person that's making the most money don't know how to balance budget money properly? So I can't base my household if my girlfriend makes more money than me, but she don't balance money better than me.
See, us as black people, we was taught how to survive and not how to balance a checkbook a lot of times. You know, we knew how to put bills in other people's names to survive. We knew how to overdraft check accounts to survive. And, you know, that might be one of her flaws, that woman's flaws. You know, she's raised to survive, not to evolve herself into, you know, paying the bills and boosting up her savings. So, you know, like I said, you gotta help build each other as a couple.
So if someone out there dating right now and they're not married, but they've been together for like 4 years and they don't see themselves going any further, what will be their exit? What will be their exit?
I don't know. Just run.
Run! You know what I'm saying? What would be their exit? Like somebody dating 4 years and they don't look like they're not going nowhere with their relationship. How can they get out of that relationship?
You gotta talk. That's all to it. It boils down to simple, just get in front of that person and just talk and be like, look, I ain't happy. You ain't happy. It's time to go. You know, go our separate ways. And just do it respectful. You know what I mean? If y'all live together, you know, wait till that person save up to move out. You ain't got to necessarily kick a person out.
True.
But I understand that if you see that person, that makes you want them every day, you know, so you try to get away quick as possible.
It's very hard, but we got to have some kind of understanding in these relationships, because throwing somebody's stuff outside or just bucking on the light bill and the gas bill, the rent, you know what I'm saying, on the person and moving out on the person, it ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cool. But face your fears. Yes, Stacy. Be honest. Don't be scared to walk away. Exactly. Face your fears, man.
Yeah.
We got to learn to face our fears, because what we're doing is we're staying in something because we're scared to make that exit.
Yeah.
We're scared to take the exit, and we got to face our fears. Like Stacey said, man, she right. We got to just walk away and, you know, deal with it. Go through those rough times, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. It'll be all right. You'll meet somebody new. Or you ain't got to meet nobody. You could just be a loner, you know. Some people are happy alone, so you gotta look at that aspect too.
Is it harder after you go through a marriage to date again?
I don't know. Cause if you meet the right person, then no. If Neil Long come in here right now, I'm gonna be dating right now. That just happened.
That's what it is. That's what. Hey, that's true. And we, you know, in the black community, man. All I'm trying to say is this: on our breakups, on our, you know what I'm saying, you know, when we end our relationships, when we end our marriage, whatever, let's make a smoother transition. I know it hurts, woman. I know it can be painful, men. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I've been through it before. It can be painful, but gather yourself and, you know, have a sense of care for that person that you're in a relationship with. Whether they did something wrong or not, just
But I will say this: not all breakups are bad. Sometimes you gotta break up with a person to let them know how serious you are in life. You know, to make them want you more, and that makeup will be better because they'll respect you because you done left them behind the bull crap they were doing. You know, so sometimes it works. Sometimes it's time to go. You know,
right? Especially when you find out what the reason why you breaking up, and another thing. Whatever the reason was, this person. So when a person, like, if I go to a female, she tell me, "Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You're a player. You flirt with too many women, right?" Mm-hmm. Then I tell her, "Look, I need you to be, you know what I'm saying, more. Go out with me more.
Yeah.
Travel with me more.
Yeah.
All right. Once we have that understanding of what our flaws are, and if we separate." You got to work on that flaw that person told you had for the next person. Yeah. We don't care about what's going to happen next time, so we'll keep having the same problems over again.
Repetition.
Listen to what that person tell you in that relationship, what you got to work on, and work on it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, man, I appreciate you coming through. What you got going on, bro? Tell them what you got going on.
West Got Tile. I've been in this for about 11 years. I had my own business. I've been doing tile for 18 years. You know, I do laminate floors. I do backsplashes, showers. I did homoramas back in the day. You know, just give me my phone number is 757-405-8209. Hit me up if you need your house updated. I don't call it remodel. You need to update. There we go.
This is business card right here. He doing tile. You do kitchens, bathrooms.
Yep.
Kitchens, bathrooms, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a black business owner. If y'all know any contractors that can use this brother, put this brother on your list, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that number again, bro?
The 757-405-8209.
And his email is creationbyleroy@gmail.com.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Support this brother, man. When you want to, what you call it, you don't call it upgrade. What you say it is?
I'm going to uplift your life. That's what I'm going to change it to.
Uplift your life, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised with what he can do with a backsplash or redo your floor. Yep. It'll bring so much life to you and your crib. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, hey, this brother is self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying?
Check out my work on Instagram, Tile Guy Leroy.
Tile Guy Leroy on Instagram. You still riding motorcycles, bro?
Nah, knees too bad.
Okay, yeah. You used to be with the what was the group you was with, bro?
Street Life all day.
Street Life, man. You know what I'm saying? So this my bro, man. From day one, he came. The island. He came check us out, man. And don't forget, he got West Got Tile, man, where he do backsplashes, floors, bathrooms, showers. He do it all, man. Spread the word, man. Peace and love, Facebook.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, all day, bro. You already know.
Speak up, speak up. We live. 757. 757. Speak up, speak up. We live.